Welcome to the Bubba Army Weekly Wrap-Up Show with me, Lummy, Brett, and Colton. How are you guys doing today?
We're well. Very well.
Thank you, co-host, who just got back from being outside. 813-90-BUBBA, 813-90-BUBBA. Had a short week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We will be off tomorrow. Check out the best ofs. Rhett's got some good stuff put together on our YouTube channel. Thank you, Rhett.
Yes, sir.
And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please. It helps the algorithm, as Bubba would say. And you know what? For right now, just check out Bubba Army Store, Bubba Army Shop, BubbaArmyMerch.com. Keep Merch Crick busy this weekend. I'm sure that she would really be appreciative if she could ship out another couple hundred packages. And make sure you get the backpack before it's gone. Mike Thurman, $10, Iraqi Lloyd Christmas, and thank you for the turtle. Rhett, you got that behind you?
Excuse me?
The little turtle thing I got, Mike Thurman. I didn't see him in chat. We opened it out the last segment.
Turtle Pond, Doc.
That's right. For the GOAT report, we got 2 turtles. We found a second one. Turtle Terry. Terry the Turtle.
Terry the Turtle,
so
you
now
got
he
it.
can sun out there after he gets his good workout in. The pond doc. So thank you so much, Mike Thurman. I definitely did not think that's what you were getting me from Chewy, which I think is up in Ocala, the headquarters. It's actually pretty cool. So this week has been, we had Operation Pigmentation on Wednesday, Dr. Dan on Tuesday, Babyface on Thursday, with an Alex Stein kicker on Wednesday too. What was your guys' favorite I would say day from this week between the 3?
I liked when Operation Pigmentation was in.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was a different feeling of the show, right?
Yeah, it's funny because they just don't know they're what am I looking for here? They're just not really familiar with the Bubba world, okay? So when Bubba's in here, a couple times they're stepping on Bubba and it's like I can see or hear or think Bubba's getting irritated with it because they're kind of boss hogging their way through the show,
Yeah.
But it's so different that I like it.
And I really appreciate their insight because those guys speak from a place of, for lack of a better term, like they speak from a place of wisdom. It seems like they always have a lot of good insight and a lot of interesting opinions on things. Very well spoken, They're good on the air.
I think Bubba kind of broke it down a little bit too today with Babyface when he said they've lived a different lifestyle than obviously Babyface and us and a lot of our Bubba Army. I know a lot of our Bubba Army, whether they're truck drivers or just normal contractors, really haven't lived the life like they have.
Yeah.
Obviously, as they want to be called, black individuals, black barbers who have been to jail, have sold drugs, grew up on the south side of St. Pete, which is a different, type of area.
And that really hit home when even a caller called in today to Bubba and was kind of bitching backhandedly, compliment, remember, whatever, 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah, the Minnesota guy.
And they're like, the guy's like, well, I've never been to jail and I don't care to hear about jail, blah, blah. I said, well, and that's where he kind of needs to open his mind a little bit. And it's like, yeah, you don't need to learn about things that you probably don't care about or don't seem to be in, but it is interesting, right?
Yeah.
It is interesting. I think so.
Well, it's different opinions, different ways of life. It's just like when you have any kind of on-air universe, the more characters, I don't want to say the more the better, but the more insight and the more interesting people you can bring in, who definitely have something meaningful to say, I think it makes for good content.
And it's not like the boys are fake. Craig's coming out talking about, battling 10 years of addiction. They're related to a lot of people out there.
Oh, they are. And you also see it from a different culture angle, too, for our fans. So you kind of get inside of that whole thing. I feel like I could go back and roll in South St. Pete and feel like I could just go up and say what's up to everybody. Like, you kind of get to know them, and you feel like
What are you trying to say, Lummy? You know those two? You know them all? You're cool in South St. Pete now?
100%.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go to our first phone call, 239. Well, listen, I talked to Craig, and Craig might have been one of my barbers when I used to go to South St. Pete and get my hair cut back when I was 20 at Ivy League.
You just didn't know it.
Well, of course I didn't know it. I used to, I didn't have a specific barber that I would use when I went to Ivy League with my buddy, but he started there.
You keep saying Ivy League. Was that a barbershop at the time?
Yeah, Ivy League.
Okay, so you would go to this barbershop and you were not one to pick a barber. You would just put your name on the list and whoever came up next was you.
Yeah. and I just I
Rhett,
grabbed.
are you
two.
the same way at barbershops?
No, I've got a barber.
You got a guy, yeah.
Yeah, there hasn't been another guy that's cut my hair in the last 11 years, 10 years.
That's what I say it a lot. Most men will cheat on their wife before they cheat on their barber.
And that's
It's just the truth.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Go 239.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hinstar, how you doing?
What's up, Instar? Trout CV $10.
Hey, Lummy, I didn't see when I heard you went to Ivy League. I thought me and you had something in common real quick. I got kind of excited.
No, I did not go to Ivy League college like you did when you went to Brown and Yale and wherever else you went. No.
Did you when you went there, did you get like a flat top? How'd you get your hair done back in the day?
I just got a fade. I got a short fade. I
got a fade?
I got like usually a 1 on the side and like a 3 on the top. Faded up.
I had to re-listen to the show for them guys on the show. I listened to it live and I listened to it again, and it kind of changed my opinion listening to it again. And I must say, I really liked it. I appreciated it, and I think that their different lifestyles just brings more to the show. But also maybe it kind of shows that no matter where you're from, you have the same struggles. Everyone's going through the same stuff. Everyone's just trying to pay bills, no matter if you've been to jail, if you've not. I mean, so I thought it was really cool that they had him in, and I'd like to hear him again.
So you're saying that a person that was an Ivy League tennis superstar like yourself from up in the Northeast can relate?
Oh, I'm from the hard streets of Rhode Island. Oh, heck yeah.
I guess you're talking about what, like Providence?
Oh, no, I'm from Watch Hill, Rhode Island. That's really tough.
Okay,
Yeah, look it up.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, it's hard to be able to explain to people that you went to an Ivy League college, and that you're relating to a black barber that did a couple years in the county.
You got it from the mud.
That's true.
No, but my point is everyone's trying to work, make a living. Everyone has different life experiences, and I think overall, that's what's beautiful about diversity and about having different people on. I really think that's.
It's almost like we're all Americans.
That's right. And it's almost
Holy
like Bubba,
shit.
and it's like Bubba can dance with anybody, which makes him a great broadcaster.
Well, we already know that.
Of course.
I mean, my opinion, top 5 of all time. But anyways, great show this week. I hope you guys enjoy your holiday weekend.
Thank you, Henstar. What a great guy. Now, I expect a lot of people to be sending in those emails. Like Bubba was like kind of saying, like no one emailed about how, it was all about hate instead of all the popular emails. Rolling in about how Bubba great he did with Operation Pigmentation, how it's great to, they can come in on that Wednesday slide in. Now, did Tuttle hear about that, Colton?
I don't know. I think so. I mean, he's a team player. He's not like saying, "Oh, I need more mic time." Like, no, he's a team player.
I know, but I know he was excited that he was going to be probably coming in twice that next month.
I don't
and then
know if that's the case.
I mean, HR Pat's a busy man.
Yeah, I don't. I think he's honestly. I can't necessarily speak for him, but I can think for him.
I mean, you are.
I
his
can think
agent.
what I think for him. I think he's cool. With, I think Mr. Tuttle's cool with once a month on the Big Show, and podcast every week. Get it Loner and Stoner. Get it where you get your podcasting.
Now, I know that you said you're not going to cheat on your barber. There's no way that you're going to go and use them.
I would for the content aspect, for the Bubba aspect, for the Bubba world, I would. But as far as like am I switching, I don't know, dude. That's tough. Like Rhett was talking about earlier, it's been 11 years. He's been solid with his barber. Once you're locked into your barber, it is tough to switch on him. Last time I switched to barbers because he went to jail.
And and the thing is, like, I would also do it for the content. It'd be cool. It'd be fun. I think they do my hair really well, but I still have to face the repercussions. He's gonna know.
Yeah.
When I go back the next time, no matter what, he's gonna be like, "Who touched your hair?"
Yeah, for sure.
Who cut your hair last time?
Really?
Yeah.
That's how it is?
Yes.
Oh, dude, they know that shit.
Dude, they know. And then, some barbers are like little bitches. You go somewhere else, they're all mad about it.
He
blah,
won't give
blah.
you your usual discount.
Yeah, man.
Like,
I can't smoke weed in his chair next time I'm there or something, And it's just, no, it's not worth it. It's not.
It's gonna be 35 today, and it's
Fuck
normally
you,
and
dude. It's only $5.
Yeah, and it's normally 20. 25.
Wait, Colton, do you still go to the barber that cuts your hair with his shirt off?
No, he went to jail.
In the crack kitchen.
That's the guy that went to jail, the shirtless guy?
Yeah, he went to jail. I have a new barber now, and that guy went to jail early on when I was working for Bubba. So I've had a new barber now for 8 years.
Okay, so that's the guy that cut Tuttle up last time.
Yes,
we got the
guy
video
that cut,
of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
He's the one with the crack kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we go to his place.
Respectfully.
Yeah, you go to his place over in, over by the Springs. It's not in the best part of town. It cost me $5 for a haircut. I tipped $5 to skip the line /tip. So it's a $10 all in, and I can smoke a blunt while I'm sitting there.
Are you talking about the Springs?
Sulphur Springs.
Sulphur Springs, baby.
I thought you meant the Springs, like where the women abuse shelter is. I was like, that's actually a pretty nice place nowadays around UT. Oh, yeah, Sulphur Springs. And yeah, where was the other guy with the shirt off that used to sell drugs back and forth?
That was actually out, like, he was more in the suburbs.
Oh.
He was doing his thing in the suburbs.
He was like a chunky Spanish guy, right?
Yeah, like a chunky Spanish Arab looking guy.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's run through these calls real quick. 902.
Hey, how's it going, boss man?
How's it going, Tip Terry?
Saw you got some new paraphernalia for the turtles there today. That's a good thing, bro. I love turtles. They're a good, rugged, conservative animal. The only problem with turtles, especially now that you got Craig and Rio coming around, is if you go on YouTube and you search turtle racist, and you click on some of those YouTube shorts, there are thousands of people who have done this experiment to see if turtles are racist. And what they do is they'll put some white sneakers on the ground around the turtles, and the turtles love the white sneakers. They don't touch the white sneakers. They sit there and look at them and enjoy them. But then you put a black sneaker around the turtle, and it starts violently, viciously attacking it like its life depends on it. So it's just something for you to be aware of if you're going to have these things on the premises there.
Well, the good thing with our rugged conservative turtles, like you said, is they don't actually get out of the water. I've never seen them get out of the water.
Well, then what the hell do they need this tanning deck for?
No, I'm saying they don't want to get on the shore.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they can put them on there now. They can, because they sit on the pipe, but I'm saying they don't get up on the where the goats are.
Yeah, they'll float for days.
That's we only got Steve the squirrel, Dark Match Steve the squirrel that comes down. He's the only one that comes down. So, no, I appreciate it, Tampa Terry. Maybe when they start getting on this, I gotta maybe test them out. Maybe put a black shoe on it, on the rugged tanning bed they got.
Yeah, what they do is they tuck their head in and they use their shell like a battering ram to just attack it over and over again. But I think they can be trained and trained out of them. And I'm pulling for Terry the turtle. That's my turtle that I'm putting my money on to outlast the others.
Oh, turtle! Yeah, Terry's been around for a while. He hulks up every Saturday and comes and meets me out there. So he's a great turtle.
There's no way for me to message you from down here, is there?
Me? No. You're trying to send me a turtle gimmick?
Yeah.
All right, Tampa Terry. Thank you.
God bless.
Stay conservative.
I mean, he's got a point though. I've seen those same videos, and
yeah, so have I. 239. I'll find one. I
mean, it's something. If you can get our turtles onto the land, it would be a cool experiment for you to do it with.
Yeah, it'd be a good goat report.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll try it. 239.
Hey, Lum, Mike from Naples.
Hey, Mike, how's it going, buddy?
Not too bad, other than
you got
I've been your number one supporter. And
you forgot to say hi to Colton and Reds.
Did what?
You forgot what? Colton and you forgot to greet Colton and Red.
Oh, I love Colton and Red. That goes without saying.
Oh yeah, okay.
I love
Fuck yeah, we love you too, Mike.
And I've shown nothing but love. But damn, yo.
Hold on.
After even I got off the phone,
Mike, hold on, Mike.
I don't know what was
Mike,
in
hold
your
on.
Gatorade yesterday,
Hey, Mike.
but you
Mike, hold on. Mike.
Mike,
hold on. Hey, Mike. We found the racist turtle thing real quick.
Someone said this is a racist turtle.
I don't think this is the correct video.
Why is
oh,
this?
here you go. Google someone. This is literally exactly this is the first video. If you Google this, someone said this is a racist turtle.
I just had this one.
Okay.
Right here.
Can you full screen that for me?
I'm gonna try to.
Here you go. You got it.
Don't leave us, Mike. Stay there, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, just hold on, buddy.
Stand by.
You're the number one caller into the weekly web show. Of course you are.
We appreciate you.
Hold,
thank
please.
Thank you for your patience. Hopefully you're not doing anything important.
Hold, please. Thank you.
Drunk Man Crossing.
Did you find it?
Why do tortoises hate the color black? Now, believe it or not, the title for this video is not clickbait. Tortoises, as well as turtles, genuinely share a dislike for the color black. This was a TikTok that I was tagged in where we can see this tortoise walking towards a black pair of shoes.
Oh, it was a TikTok, Mike.
Yeah.
The tortoise then ends up headbutting the black pair of shoes, so this guy flips it over to the other side with white tape, and the tortoise walks off as if nothing ever happened. And this creator has experimented numerous times with different pieces of tape, and every single time the results are the same.
Well, there we go.
It is
Right?
kind of funny.
Let's see.
This was a
What
TikTok
the
shoes,
fuck?
so this guy flips it over to the other side. This tortoise ends up attacking the black pair of shoes. Many people in the comments were of course making jokes, but there is a very logical explanation as to why tortoises act this way. When tortoises are young, their shells are not fully hardened, which means it's easier for predators to eat them. And one of the most common predators for young tortoises are ravens. Because of this,
There we go. See? We just had to explain it to us.
Yeah, so it's instinctual from the beginning. You hate the color black.
Exactly. Well, I
Okay.
mean, unfortunately, that's what happened.
So it
So,
might not be okay. Yeah.
thank you, Mike, for bringing that point up.
Okay, I had nothing to do with the tortoises, but anyway.
What's up, Mike? How can we help you today?
Well, I was just hoping to make men's with you because
Men's? We don't have-
after I got off the phone, you made about 10 different digs at me. Even at the end of the show, calling me a dick, like
I
I
did?
was hating on Joe the Supermark, when all I was trying to do was be encouraging. And that
Are you talking about today?
does the guy want to?
Are you talking about
Bubba
today?
himself has made comments.
Mike, are you talking about today or are you talking about yesterday?
This conversation's going to take
Talking about
forever, by the way,
yesterday.
between Lummy and
And
Mike.
Bubba this morning made it like
He doesn't even
I
hear me.
brought up
It's like
the-
talking to Jay.
Oh my God,
Mike, I
No,
asked.
Mike, we're
Bubba made it-
listening.
Mike, is it from today or yesterday?
I'm talking about yesterday.
Oh.
Where you would not stop making digs about me right to the end of the very show.
Mike, there,
Like,
let's,
I was
That
being
carried
a
over
dick.
to today, Mike. I
Like-
heard him talking in between shows about you.
yeah. I heard you
yeah,
showing me
yeah,
pictures
like-
of his
like-
daughter.
I have
Thank
no
you, Colton.
problem
No
with
problem.
Joe
I got you
Supermark.
anymore.
Listen, it's okay. Colton
think
was showing me,
Joe-
Mike. Colton was showing me pictures. It's all good. You have a beautiful family.
Hey, look. I just wanted to clear it up that I have no hate in my heart for Joe. He's not paralyzed. I just think if he truly put in 110% effort, he could get out of that bed within 5 years. And Bubba's made inclinations towards that same theory. I don't mind people saying I sound like I'm drunk or I'm on drugs. It's just how I talk. I take drug tests every month for my company. It's how I sound.
Mike, I've never
Whatever.
said you were drunk.
I sound like
I enjoy when you call.
I mean, Mike, I do think the
Whatever.
most recent post on your Facebook said something about drunk people crossing.
no, I don't make posts on Facebook,
Okay.
so I don't know what that is.
See, that's not even him, Colton.
But
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, wrong guy.
Listen,
Yeah.
Wrong
Mike,
guy,
but
yeah.
Mike, I don't have.
Yeah.
Mike, I have no heat with you,
Yeah, wrong
buddy.
guy.
I love you as a caller. I met you at a Hazlet thing a long time ago. You're a great guy.
that's right.
I just,
With,
you know,
with Scumbag Blitz.
yeah, you got red worked up yesterday. So, I was trying to defend my buddy.
Exactly. And Bubba made it sound like today I called a sports
No,
show
you
with
did.
that topic. No, I made a little remark, and it set red off.
Oh, so it's
I
my
didn't-
fault. So it's my fault you
No,
let me
no,
have heat. That's what I'm hearing now.
And now you,
Come
and,
on, Brett.
and then you even brought
I'm
heat
not
to
saying
Bubba,
it's your
and I think
fault.
Colton even has
I'm
heat with you
saying
now.
Bubba
No, we're
Bubba
good.
put all the heat on me like I was calling a sports show about something that had nothing to do with sports. I made a little remark. You got worked up about it. No big deal. But, but
go,
in
Brett.
true Bubba fashion, he blames it on me and hangs up on me.
Well, listen, Mike. I didn't.
I
have
mean,
any
Mike,
heat-
we have to agree. You're not the best communicator. Like when you're trying to translate that to Bubba and he's on the main show, he's moving, he's going fast. I mean, you and Lummy's communication skills are always not,
Yes,
top tier.
but you're, Bubba's trying to move it along, and you're kind, you do have that kind of slow, kind of talking. And I wasn't hating on you yesterday. I just said that your mentality of the home thing was, well, you're one of those people that you can't stand these days.
Come on now. I've been
Oh,
here
shit.
22 years, or
Okay.
23 years. I've raised a 23-year-old daughter and
Yeah,
a
we know.
20-year-old
I just
daughter
showed Lummy
who
during
have
the
lived
break.
here in Florida.
I understand that, Mike, but what I'm trying to say is that those people that are moving down here now that you're complaining about are also going to be raising daughters and be here the next 20 years.
Okay, but it was a lot different 23 years ago than it is now.
And in 23 years, it's going to be a lot different than it was then too.
Okay,
At that point, your
I'm
daughter will
just
be 46 and probably looking good as fuck
lump
still.
me
4
in with
kids.
the people that are moving in now.
I didn't. I just said you're. Listen, I know people that are Florida crackers. And
Right here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, buddy.
Me too. And I've lived here for now 40 years. And you know what I can't stand? The people that are moving down here now, and also 10, 20 years ago. Oh,
I
wait,
agree.
that was you then.
And the reason I called, the only reason I called is Joe the Supermark. I truly have no dislike, hate in my heart for him.
You just
I
want him to
wish
get
the
healthy.
best for him.
You just want to uplift him.
Exactly.
You want him to walk it off.
And I want
Lift him up.
to put forth an effort.
And how does he start by
Bubba
doing?
has-
1 foot
I mean,
in front of the other.
You made a comment like he's paralyzed. He's not paralyzed. He has legitimate issues, probably due to, being in bed for 10 years. But
I think he's only been in bed for a couple
Either or.
years now.
okay, whatever. If he truly tried, that's all I'm saying. I hope the best for him. But try, brother. Try. Don't be in a bed the rest of your life.
All right, Mike. Well,
You
let me
know
ask
what
you
I'm
something real
saying?
quick, Mike.
Where's
What was your
this going?
fit?
What's going on?
I don't know. He's
trying to break through to him.
Mike, why don't you?
Can we just give him Joe's number and he can call him on the
Well,
side?
I was about to say, Mike, why don't you just call Joe? Or he does a show. He may take phone calls. You guys should just work it out there.
Yeah, I think he's got phones now.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Even better. So, Mike,
Okay.
just to wrap up this call, that now that we're cool, you've offended.
I don't think y'all are really that cool, to be quite honest
I
with you.
love Mike.
I think y'all still
Even
got
though-
some problems.
No. Even though that's
I know,
right. Ret
I
one.
love
too.
all you guys. Even when
Um,
Bubba hangs up on me, calls me a dick, jobs out my videos, even though I spread the word like the gospel, I still love you guys.
Right, so I owe you $10. No, Mike, listen, it's all good, buddy. Don't worry about it. You just made Red upset. You got Colton lusting over your daughters.
Yeah. I'm still
didn't
looking
make
at
me-
your daughter. We're good.
No, you didn't make me upset. It was just a little outburst,
Yeah, see, so no one's upset,
Hey,
Mike. That's just how we do it.
I'd be
That's how we do it up here in the big
honored to
time.
have Colton date my daughter.
Listen to that.
Whoa.
Listen to that.
What about Rhett?
How's
Whoa.
Colton's a deal?
No, I'm spoken for.
And
I'm
Rhett-
spoken
Rhett-
for.
So is Colton.
I mean, so am I. But we'll keep giving the compliments,
Yeah. Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah, see, there you go. All right, Mike, cool. Let's wrap up your call here, buddy. Since
No,
we
Mike, you
all
stay on
made
the
up.
call as long as you need to, buddy. You're my boy.
Since we all made up. What was your
Don't
favorite?
talk to my father-in-law like that.
What was your favorite part of the show this week?
Like I said,
When you
I
called?
thought the addition of Rio and Craig was great, and the more the better. And what's funny is I was just telling somebody, ironically, Bubba gives more time to the troll callers than he does the callers that actually like him.
All right. Well, listen.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, I understand what you're saying, Mike.
You know
I
what I'm
understand.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
They also
anyway,
talk quicker.
You
yes.
guys could call me a piece of shit after I hang up. I'm still going to love you guys. I'm still going to spread Bubba Army. And
Who called you a piece of shit?
We all said we love you on the phone.
Yeah, Mike, we never called you a piece of shit, man. You're spreading fake news, kid.
I know. I'm just making a point. There's nothing you could do that would make me turn troll. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's great to know, Mike.
That's how hardcore I am.
And listen,
I will say, Mike has been hardcore for,
a very long time.
time. Yeah,
Yes,
so
thank
he's
you,
in
Mike.
it for the long run.
And it was great meeting you a long time
Thank you,
ago.
Colton.
Yes, sir.
That's why you can date my daughter.
Thank you.
Yes, hey Cole.
See you at Thanksgiving dinner.
Hey Colin, 10 I think this call's been going on for too long, but I remember I just said I love you, Mike, and it was great meeting you 5 years ago, and I'm glad that you call all the time. And he's like, you guys can tell me to go.
We got a
fuck off.
$20 snipe from T-shirt Will on the Cash App. Sorry.
Oh, sorry,
Okay,
Mike.
I'm
Sorry,
not a
Mike.
twig,
Hey,
by
Mike.
the way, Lummy.
Hey, Mike, you
Not
know what?
a twig, by the way.
What twig? Okay,
He's
wait,
a big man.
Hold on. Who called him a twig?
Dude, I don't know.
Mike,
Honestly, dude, I love
on,
Mike,
Mike.
but I do have a hard time following along sometimes with where he's
well,
going with
I
it.
think-
That's all.
But I think he makes up things because I just said, Mike, I told you I love you. that you're a great guy, a great listener, and I'm glad when you call. And then he said, well, Lummy, I'm not a twig.
Well, this
Was he telling me that I was threatening to beat him up now?
I don't know, but this is the part where we call him a piece of shit, I think, based off of what he said.
I don't know if I want to call him a piece of shit.
I'm cool with him, dude. He just gave me his daughter. Cool in my book.
Well, we got Mike's buddy, 413.
I mean, not that it's ever going to happen, but.
No way, no.
Well, Mike, this is Joe the Supermarket. I wasn't planning on calling at all today, but I just want to clarify that my legs have total nerve damage from the ankle to the knee. Both knees have no cartilage. I can't even put my legs down, or it'll be excruciating pain for days. I'm on tons of medication, and in response to Tampa Terry in the chat saying that I'm lazy and I should get a phone job, and I've had all these years to get work, well, I have constant aides and nurses coming in and out of my room every hour. So I would be constantly interrupted if I did get a phone job, which I would be excellent at, mind you, but it's not logical.
Well, listen, Joe, I think the best thing that you guys can do, it looks like I believe the Ford show saying that, you guys can come on and you guys can work it out, hash it out, whether he calls you on your show or if you guys work a thing out, I guess, with the Ford show. Maybe you and Mike can really, hash it out, and maybe you guys can be friends. Maybe he'll send some
I'll
nudes of
be
your
friend to
daughter.
anybody in the Bubba Army because I don't hate nobody. Everybody hates me. That's the difference. I will love everybody, even if they do hate me. It doesn't matter. But all these people that hate on me are fucking pussies because they know where the fuck I'm at, yet they don't find themselves over in my stream coming at me face to face. They talk shit in a chat where I'm not even in or allowed to be in for the past year or more. So they can all fucking suck it as far as I'm concerned.
Now, Joe, I know you said if you tried to walk, it would hurt and you excruciation pain, you would not be able to. I believe in all that. But my question would be when was the last time you actually have walked, have completely walked on your own, no help?
So it was a couple years ago, and I was in a rehab facility out by Worcester, Mass. And with the aid of a walker, they accidentally double-dosed me on Dilaudid. So I got the Dilaudid at 6 and 9. So at 10, when OT and PT came in to work with me, I put all my arm weight on the walker, and I just dragged my feet from the bed to the door of the room. And that was my goal, and I accomplished it. Then I hopped in a wheelchair and rolled around a little bit. And then they left me in that bed. That was on a Tuesday. They left me all the way until next Tuesday. Nobody came. I could have been on a roll. I could have been just kept walking. But now there's so much damage done to my legs. The nerves are just out of control. They had 2 days where they ran out of my medication for my nerve pain, and I was literally so sick. I couldn't eat, drink water. I couldn't drink soda. I couldn't do nothing.
Sorry, Joe. Big Buck sniped you. Thank you.
So he said it's been
Big
over
Buck.
2 years, though, right? That's what he.
Yeah,
I did
believe,
get that out.
I believe I told Mike, our phone caller to the, who's I think Mike this week, these 3 days has called. Or yesterday, today, 2, 4.
I think he's
5.
like 3 for 5.
I think he is 3 for 5.
I think at least 3 days this week.
Yeah, I think he is 3
I've
to
heard
5.
that delicate, soft, slow voice.
Oh yes, me too. Starting beef with, Joe the Supermarket. 610. Sorry, 610.
610, hello. Going once.
What's that? 225.
Hey, good morning, guys. Jay from New Orleans.
What's up, Jay from New Orleans?
Man, the last two callers made me think of a bit of an off-the-wall question for you guys.
Oh yeah.
If the Bubba Army had a whack pack like Howard Stern, who do you guys think would be in it? I'd like to start with the last two callers, in my opinion.
Well, yeah. I mean, does it have to follow the exact line that Howard? Because some of those people had like disabilities and things like that. Or are you talking about just like super fans? Like, I know,
So you want to throw in Brandon the Quad?
I mean, I guess he would be in that.
I think when you think Whack Packer, I think, Lummy, when you think Whack Packer, like you have a general idea in your head. You're not going to come out and say disabled people because that's not what it is. It's not by any means what it is. But I definitely think there are some candidates you could think of or some people that come to mind when you think of what could potentially be
You say
a
super
Bubba
fans.
Army Whack Pack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I mean, that's
super
it.
fan.
Yeah, it's actually a good question.
I mean,
Oh, thank you, Rhett.
Yeah.
I would say, even Tampa Terry, guys like that. I mean, I enjoy when he calls in, but Joe the Supermarket, obviously, Mike from Naples, BTQ, I don't know, who else? I'm trying to leave out Hall of Famers if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, because
And Bubba has like not been taking calls.
It's like a different,
like late of years.
I just
so
feel like it's a different kind of notoriety from the show. Like, like super fans are one thing, but
and the problem is with our show, or with the Bubba show, I should say, with the BRN, with our network here, we have the chat. So it's like we have a lot of chat stars, if you will.
Right.
Yeah, you can go like chat and phone call.
when you think about like people on the air, people consistently bringing content to the show, people that we can, find their bits and have 20 of them.
Right. Well, okay,
I mean,
even though I know he's part of the show sometimes, how about Tuttle? Would he be in? I'd say so.
You see, I almost consider Tuttle an employee.
Right.
But then you look at our parody guys. Would you put them in there?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like a Dark Match
Okay.
Steve, a Carlos. Clem.
Yeah, I mean, parodies have been, on the Bubba show for...
I almost consider them part of employee as well. I don't know.
You got Buzzard Bob.
Yeah, but you're not a whack packer though, Colton. My opinion.
I would consider myself employee. Yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, I would put all of us, of me, Tuttle. We're all employees.
So it would have to be a non-employee, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
I think
of course.
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I mean, if you are comparing it to Howard's Whack Pack, none of those people were on the payroll. I mean, they were to get paid for appearances. I mean, if Tampa Terry ever decided to come down to Tampa,
What about Lasker?
no,
Employee.
Too close to too close to being. Well, yeah, and I wouldn't. Yeah,
He's not employed, but you know what I mean.
He's kind of above
Inner circle.
that. Inner circle works.
Man, I really appreciate you guys having a little fun with that question. Like I said, the last two callers made me think about it. I do have one more question, though. Hopefully it's quick. So I got my flight booked for November to come down to Orlando. Just curious, a general area of where the event may be, just so I can book the appropriate hotel. Do you have any
Kissimmee.
idea where it's going to be yet?
I would say Kissimmee would probably be the best area
Are we going to be close to Old Town?
for that event.
Either or.
Well, because the house doesn't really matter. It's more of where we're going to have that event.
Correct.
at.
That's what he's asking. Where's
no,
the,
you're
where's
right.
the
You're
event?
right. You're right.
So, I mean, I would say Kissimmee, but let us bring that up to Bubba on our meeting on Monday, just so we can start, trying to get an idea of where we're going to maybe do it at.
So that way people that are flying in and stuff like
Correct.
that can kind of coordinate where they should be.
Yeah. So, yeah, you know what? Wait, we'll bring it up on Monday in our meeting and see what he says.
I appreciate it very much, guys. Keep up the great work. Have a great day.
See you, man. Yeah, I don't think we even know that where we're gonna go.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean we
Not
know
yet.
where the house is.
Yeah,
I don't.
that
But
we do.
that
know.
doesn't matter because I know we're gonna try to stay close. But like you said, Old Town. That's why when you said Old Town, I'm like, well, Kissimmee would be kind of.
Well, I think he just said Old
Fine.
Town because that's been mentioned previously on air.
Well, yeah, but Kissimmee still.
But I
would
don't
be
think
close
it's
enough
locked
to-
in, or I don't even think it's really. I think it's just been thrown out. I don't think anything else just came of it.
I mean, I still think if you mention the Kissimmee area, you can't go wrong if you kind of stay close to I-4.
But I do get what people are saying. I don't want to be on the other side of fucking Orlando, and you guys are on the other side. And with Orlando traffic and everything, it's going to take me 45 minutes to an hour to get there.
Well, put it this
So
way.
I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying and
We're
asking.
gonna be south of downtown Orlando, so please do not stay anywhere near downtown Orlando. 239.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Bert Perez. How you doing, Rhett? How you doing, Colton? How you doing, the man calling on me?
What's up, Berto Perez?
Hey, Berto.
Birdo.
I just want to make sure I get you all out. Hey, I want to brag about multiple things right now because a lot of people say I like to brag about things. And one, I'm going to brag about the show and how good Bubba is because it's been a short week and he's done 3 good shows. And Craig and Rio, I like their podcast with Seth. I think it's awesome because I can relate to that. I'm 43, man. Going to be 43 in about a week.
Oh,
And
nice.
I went through all my demons. And guess what? I'm doing what I'm doing, and my kids are making me right. People can relate to things like that. People can relate to Gene Lasker and what he has done with his things. People can relate to everybody on the show. When people look at things like that, they don't see the bigger picture, how Bubba can relate to multiple people because of the things that he has done.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what gets me mad is like you want to call and complain about something when he puts on a good show. I'm
Yes.
probably going to get crap on Reddit because I had somebody said I was bragging about my life and how I do things. Yes, you don't know what I've been through.
Exactly.
Last 7 months,
the last 7 months, I was going in and out of jobs until I found something. When I got my money right, got everything right, look at me now.
Yeah, now you're balling.
You know,
I'm getting paid.
No, it's not.
Paco, your pachos, or what other things are called? The pop-ups,
Yeah,
the
no.
pop-offs.
Some pinchos. You've been eating
Honestly, I
pinchos.
Pinchos.
I freaking I even did that. I ain't lying. I sat there and made pinchos. I did all that crazy stuff, you know. And people are like, "Why? You don't need to brag. You don't need to say you're this. You don't need to say that." But guess what? When you got that chance to do it because you don't know the demons that you're going through. And that's the cool part about how Bubba shows you. Man, I used to be a big drinker. My favorite drink was 151.
Oh, there you go.
And I was bleeding from the throat. My wife goes, "You need to make a change."
No, glad you made the change. Glad you didn't. Just don't worry about what people say, Berto. You're cool in our book, and Tampa Terry said, you know what, you're in his posse. So, Berto Perez, I hope you have a good weekend, buddy. No.
You too, Lummy.
Thanks, Berto.
Hey, it's me, Berto Perez.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Berto.
I love you,
You
Lummy.
407.
Hey, what's up, Fish on Jay?
What's up, Fish on Jay?
Oh,
Bringing the
I would
best.
consider Fish on Jay and the Whack Packer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or
Yeah, he
whatever
brought us-
we're calling it.
He brought us Bubba the Bass.
Yes, that is
Bubba
a good
Bass.
candidate.
Yeah. Maybe Buzzard Bob.
What's up, Fish on Jay?
I just want to say, man, speaking of animals being racist, the one animal that isn't racist is Bubba the Bass.
Well, he doesn't like bluegills because he's been popping on those. So, yeah, but Bubba the Bass is very happy. If you don't know, check out our Instagram or Twitter. Fish on Jay on Sunday brought us about 1.5 pound size bass. It took him probably about 6-7 hours to get the right one, but we have the right one now in the pond.
Hold on. It took 6 or 7 hours because you just keep catching, too big, too small, blah, 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 blah. You had to, this.
Too big. He's too good of a fisherman. He's not really too small, really.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's it's very weird because for once in my life, I'm trying to catch something small, and this whole time I'm catching bass that are at 5 pounds, 4 pounds. I caught one that was, I weighed it, it was 6 pounds, and it flopped right out of the kayak. But yeah, I was in the kayak, just trying to fish right on the shoreline, trying to catch the smaller bass that are hanging out by the shore. But finally, that was the smallest one that I got. It was about maybe about a good 2 pounds. But I'm more like, I got to bring this in because this might be my last chance. Because I promised Bubba August we're going to get it in, and we got it done. So now that's definitely a male, like you said, Lummy. That's a male. So now we got to work on later getting a female, like how Bubba wants.
Which is going to make it nice and easy for you to not only try to find a smaller bass, but to add it to, you need to find a female smaller bass. So that may take a little bit of time.
Yeah. The females tend to be bigger than the males, so it's going to be a little bit more tricky.
Yes.
But we'll go ahead.
You can't just buy one.
Yeah, probably.
You know what? I've heard people buying fish, and especially like Amazon or something, and then they don't tend to live long.
Yeah, but I mean, Hierarchy 65 did buy us 50 bluegills, and I think like 35 of them survived. So, I mean, it can work. I guess technically we can buy a female bass, as long as it's a large.
What's the price of? Are we talking like $100 or like?
I don't know. Let's look it up. Fish
Just
on
to
Jay.
buy one?
I would think it'd be like $7.
No. Anything else? Fish on Jay.
Nope, that's it. Hey, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll enjoy some more great shows when you come back.
All right, man.
Like
have a good
fish.
weekend, buddy.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bronco Rick. That's another one. I think
He's-
Bronco Rick could be a whack packer.
Could have been, right?
Yeah.
Would have been.
God rest his soul.
I guess if I go, let's see. If I go on Amazon real quick,
Smallmouth. What do we need? I don't even know what the fuck we
we
need.
got largemouth bass in there.
Bronco
So we got in
Rick.
there right now. But we had female largemouth bass. Let's see if they sell them here.
I sell live fish on fucking Amazon. I'll get me a. Why is it $52
That's for a
for that big mouth Billy Bass,
the
dude?
Billy Bass.
$52?
Why not?
That's crazy.
For live, maybe that will help out.
It's probably not even an OG. It's probably a cheap replica.
It probably
Looks like
is.
the real one is $70. Holy shit.
Well, maybe you should buy that one now.
Well, now I want to go on a deep dive on the market of big mouth Billy bass fish because there were a bunch of versions my granddad used to have.
$30. Is this one medium and larger currently out of stock? Well, we don't even know.
Will be available late July.
Well, I don't need 5 of them.
I saw that same website. You got to buy 5 at a time. It's $100 for the ones we need.
What are we going to do? Throw the other 4 off in another pond?
I mean, don't people eat bass? I think people down by where I get my barber shop in Sulphur Springs, I think they eat bass.
Or they're eating bluegills.
I think they're eating
all
bass.
of it.
What bass are they? Where are they catching bass at?
In the springs.
Yeah.
You can't fish in that spring. It's they made it a pool.
You're not supposed to.
No, it's a pool. It's a public pool.
I know. I'm talking about around the corner. There's a little pond.
Are you talking about? It's a pond.
Yeah. But yeah, wait. Could you sell? Do people eat bass? They do, right?
You can eat anything you want.
Do Americans eat bass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
They
different.
usually
types of
fry
bass.
them, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You fry
Kind of
'em.
have to.
I mean, you can eat anything you really want.
Shark isn't.
443 Neil Mount Plaisir, $20.
Shark isn't that good. I never liked shark.
It's too muscly.
Yeah.
What's up?
happening, guys?
Hey,
Purple
Purple
Jersey
Jersey.
here.
Hey, Purple Jersey. How's it going?
Wonderful, wonderful. This week, great job on the best of.
Thank you.
Now that I figured out how to listen to them the right way.
There you go.
Yeah, Lummy, why don't you explain that? Because I will say I saw people, they just don't know like where to listen to get the current one.
Yes. So.
I guess it depends on which one you want, ultimately.
Well,
I don't think people know any of this. Though's the problem.
No, you're right.
They've been using the old Bubba Army app, and so what the old Bubba Army app is, it pulls from one of our streams that is not logged in. So if the show's not live and it's a replay, it will play the same segment over and over and over and over.
So
and over
what
and
do
over
people
again.
need to do?
BubbaArmyHQ.com. Create an account, become a grunt, log in, and you can listen for free.
And you would not have had the problem like some had over the holiday weekend, or the vacation weekend of Bubba, to where people were hearing the same one over and over and over.
Correct. And how did you listen to it, Purple Jersey? How did you now listen to it?
Now I listen to BubbaArmyHQ.com, and it's the latest and greatest, and it's not a repeat.
Yes.
I also wanted to say, Brett, you were doing amazing work. Colton, way to step it up, dude. I knew you had it. I knew you had it in you, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
That was Neil Mount Plaisir 20. Yeah, you used to call Colton lazy all the time back in the day on the TLC show, and then when I went to the LC show or CL show, whatever it was at that point. But yeah, you used to call him lazy all the time.
Grape Ape and Cheapskate.
I never called
That's what it
Colton
was.
lazy.
Grape
I used to
Ape
call
and
Colton,
Cheapskate.
and we would work through things when he was doing those shows, man. We had a good thing going.
Yeah, we do. We got a good
Thanks
dynamic.
for coming back, man.
Of course.
Hey, keep
I'm
it
back
up,
in the
guys.
fold. Appreciate it.
Still waiting for that boat motor.
Thank you.
No,
See ya.
dude, I'm even gonna talk about it.
I
We
like
know- we know where the buck falls on that. and
Hold
it's
on, I
whatever.
like messing
I'm not
with
saying
Purple
you,
Jersey.
and I'm not saying me, and I'm not saying Purple Jersey. I'm just saying we know where shit fell through the cracks on that one, and it is what it is, dude. Nothing we can do.
No shit. Well, why are you getting heat, man?
I thought you were trying to get some heat. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's none of the three parties that were involved.
Rhett, do you hear this?
I do.
For no reason.
I do.
Man, I was just.
Well, there's a reason, but
Purple Jersey and I make jokes, man. I talked to Purple Jersey outside of the show.
is Little Perp making Perp? Did he make Barp this year? I know he's involved like in a girl and everything now. I think
He's involved in a girl.
I think so.
You mean
Is that
he's-
why we don't hear from him anymore?
I believe he's engaged.
Yeah.
I mean, Purple Jersey hung up on us pretty quick. I was going to ask him.
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, we did do that one segment where we just call old people we haven't heard from that were,
Yeah, and
bar
speaking
people.
of which, it worked because guess who was in our chat today?
Elkhart Rob.
$100 on the Cash App from Elkhart Rob.
Bam! There it is.
Someone that, he asked if Colton's mad at him.
I'm not. I actually texted him right there and I said, I'm not mad at you. Actually, I said I'm mad at you, and I forgot to put the not in there. And he's probably thinking, holy shit. And I had to go back and read typo, not mad at you. No, I could never be mad at Elkhart Rob. Him and I connected last year at BARP pretty well. So I'm excited to connect with some more people this year at BARP. Like on a more like personal level.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure.
Elkhart's the man. All right, so we're going to try and dial out.
Who are we calling?
I believe we're calling Little Perp.
Yeah, because we're calling people on the wrap-up show, especially guys that have qualified for BARP,
Yeah, and then they've since kind of fallen off.
and they were here for multiple times at BARP. He's had his dad qualify.
And we think this has to do with some Poonie.
Hello?
Hi, is this Little Purple Jersey? You're live on the wrap-up show.
Oh, what's going on?
Hi.
I saw the name come up, and it came up as Bubba. I was really confused because you just texted me.
I know. I was texting you to get your number. We're just calling people that have qualified for BARP, that were good listeners, that used to call in and actually participate in chat. I mean, we just talked to your father, Purple Jersey. He's called in. We're just wondering what's up with Little Purple Jersey. Is it you're getting too much, as Colin said, putang? Pussy?
No, that is not the case. Just busy with work, and I don't know. I listen to the podcast, and then I'll also just catch up on shows after the fact, like the wrap-up show and the main show and stuff like that, so I can skip through some stuff.
Oh,
but
wow.
I just unfortunately I haven't been able to listen much.
Well, what is what's so unlistenable that you got to wait till later and skip through it?
There's this sports show on Wednesdays that just.
No.
Wow.
No, it's whenever the same thing is mentioned over and over and over and over again on the main show.
Okay, well, let's, are you going to be qualifying for BARP? Are you coming down to BARP?
I will not be qualified. I got a wedding to save for.
Oh,
I will not be,
is that because you bought a big engagement ring? Is that why? You did not give any money to Bubba?
The wedding price tag is the wedding price tag is pretty high.
But you could still be coming as your father's +1 though, right? Or no, that's not that's out of the picture as well.
Purple.
I mean, I would be open to do that if he goes. I just don't know. Like last year, I think he got the invitation and he didn't go.
Yes,
it's such a tough time for him because he does snow removal up here. So if snow is even in the forecast, he bails out on it.
No, Purple Jersey got it last year from the fan vote.
Okay.
And Little
didn't
Purple
make it?
Yeah, Little Purple Jersey, I believe, 2 years in a row, him and his dad came down. So
I think I was there for 3 in a row.
Yeah.
The middle year is when my dad didn't come, but yeah, I was down there 3 years in a row. Last year was the first time since I think 2019 that I didn't go, because I think it was 19, 20, 21. No, 20, 21, and 22.
Yeah, I think it was 20 for sure because we watched Lamar Jackson throw a game-losing pick 6 in the postseason.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the game he got hurt, right?
Sure.
I think so. They were playing Buffalo.
Against the Bills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he's engaged, right?
Yeah, he's engaged, but you still listen to the show, correct?
Yeah.
So you're still a fan?
I mean, not as much as I used to, unfortunately, but I still listen.
Okay, just making sure you didn't turn into a troll. You didn't have any heat. Anything else going on besides you getting engaged? Is she
Consider
pregnant?
this a Bub Army wellness check.
Yes, we're just checking on you.
Well, I appreciate that. It's kind of out of the blue. I wish I was listening live to see what you guys were talking about before.
Your dad?
But no, I mean, just.
I mean, realistically, it was your dad.
Your dad called in, and we're like, what's up, Little Perp up to? So here we are.
Oh, I'll have to go back and listen to his call.
Sure.
But no, nothing too crazy going on. I got a D rating in one of my fantasy football drafts, and then a B rating on another, which I felt worse about. So I don't really understand how I'm going to do this year. Are you guys doing a Sunday morning show this year?
No, we haven't done one in like 4 years.
Well, I know, but
did you get your girl pregnant? Are you going to get your girl pregnant, or is she getting pregnant?
Not for, what year is it? 2024? 3 or 4 more years? 5 more years?
Oh, okay.
We're getting personal here, Lumby.
Listen, we're just trying to do a wellness check.
Yeah, it's part of the wellness check. We run you down.
Got it. Okay.
And you don't want to kill yourself or anything, right? You're good. You're still happy. You still want to live.
I'm alive and
okay.
Breathing. Yep, I'm all good.
Yeah,
I'll go back and listen
have you changed your life where you're not even drag racing anymore?
I mean, I'm going to race this weekend. I'm not racing as much as I used to.
So you haven't sold the car yet for the marriage ring, though?
No.
Okay.
No, well, I'm not gonna. The car I race is my like daily driver.
You thinking about that new Tesla Roadster?
I there's no way in hell I would get that. It'll probably be another 5 years till they come out. I would like a Cybertruck because I think if I were to go and race a Cybertruck, people would look at me like I had 4 heads instead of 3 with my Model 3.
It's exactly the response I expected from you, my friend, to be honest.
So, well, I mean, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're still. I thought maybe once you got engaged, you just quit everything you were doing. So that's good to hear that you're still
that was
drag
back in
racing.
December.
I know, but I mean, like you used to drag race like every weekend, and now it all of a sudden seems like it goes down. You don't listen to the show as much, so we're just checking on you.
Once we started putting deposits down and seeing how much this wedding was going to cost, I couldn't, spend $1,500 a month racing.
How many Bubba Army are you going to invite to your wedding?
I don't know. We're trying to keep it around 120 people. So
none. That's what that means.
That's why he's distancing himself from the Bubba Army, so it doesn't feel like he has
if I stick in the Bubba Army, it's gonna be in like 150. Like, let me just distance myself for a year or two,
Maybe
get this marriage over with, and I'll get folded back in.
They'll forget about me. I said, hey, we had a small wedding. Sorry, you guys weren't invited. But
and he'll fold back in for 2025.
Yes, exactly.
It's October. Yeah, it's October 2025. So I'll be back in chat in 2026.
Exactly. Perfect. Well, it was good hearing from you, Purple Jersey.
I appreciate the call. I'll see you guys.
All right, see you later.
See you, little perp.
Yeah,
I mean, good for him. Engaged, right?
Yeah, but him being a Cybertruck guy, I think explains a lot more than I thought it would.
Engagement. Cole, when are you getting engaged? You've been dating your girl for a while.
I don't have an answer like Little Purple does, so I'm sorry.
Okay. Rhett's a little too new unless he's got something on the horizon.
With what?
Getting engaged?
No.
Yeah, but I mean...
We're just living life right now, man. We don't have any set plans.
I know Colton's been dating for a while. Just curious, man. I'm sorry. We started talking about it. There's love in the air. There's no heat. We love Mike, even though he told me how big he was.
And Mike's daughters.
Yeah, he wanted to size me up for some reason.
He just wanted to let you know he was thick, man.
I'm going to tell you something right now. Mike's going to take this as I'm coming at him.
Just in case you're ever feeling froggy.
Yeah, if you're ever down in Naples and you want to test this...
Maybe just for fun, we should do a little Mike Bubba boxing match.
Call Shane Brown's brother.
What? No, Mike can fight Joe the Supermark.
No, dude, that's just cuddling.
Oh, they just got to work it out on the phone.
Last call of the day, 336.
Come in my stream.
336.
I'm sorry, Joe. You got me. Come on, too scared to come on my stream.
Doug Brown, the Bub Armor. What's going on, man?
What's up, Doug Brown? Long time no talk to.
Doug Brown.
I know, man. I've been out of the loop here for a little while. One of these days I am going to get to a BARP, but my wife has been going through breast cancer, and I've been working my ass off, and every time I try to call Bubba when I'm in through town, he goes, "You didn't give me enough heads up." So, I mean, I don't know how much of a heads up I have to give him when you're driving a truck. It's really hard for me to.
I'd say probably, well, obviously it depends on Bubba's schedule and like what time of the year, because obviously with the track when it gets busy, probably a couple of days.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And if I can, like, I'm always driving the truck. So usually when I get over there, I can park over there at the cattle gate over there where they unload at the racetrack.
Oh yeah.
And I can park and I can go in there and see him all the time. But when I'm down delivering near Tampa, and if I can swing by the studio, I try to get by there and see him. But and stop in and see you guys every chance I get. Since I haven't worked for Lucas in about 2.5 years, I'm hauling furniture now.
Oh.
So it's sort of I get down to Florida a little bit more frequently. But getting on the Tampa side is a little bit more difficult.
Bubba, you're going 15. Do you ever get any falling off the trucks type of stuff? I know Colton's always into that game.
Well, no.
We're friends on Facebook. I see your rig and what you're driving. I'll know if something comes off.
That's right, man. That's
Colton's waiting for what he wants.
I will say, Doug Brown keeps that fucking truck clean.
I do, man. That's one thing I do, buddy. I keep that thing shiny.
Yes, you do.
Anyway. But man, I hope you guys have a great, wonderful Labor Day. Keep knocking it out of the park, and I hope to see you guys real soon.
Sounds good. Thank you, Doug Brown.
And sorry to hear about your wife, Doug.
Sorry to hear about your wife, too.
All right, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Take care.
See you, Doug
Have
Brown.
a great day.
You too.
I would say he was going to be one of the next few on the wellness check. We haven't heard from him in a little while.
Man, it's his badass rig right here. It's a black Bernhardt one.
Yeah, that's it.
That I'm looking at. Yeah. It's very
he's always
pretty.
got those wheels fucking polished.
Yeah, buddy.
Is this a Facebook thing?
Yeah, it's a Facebook thing, Lummy. You have to remember, Lummy, some of these gentlemen, they're older than us.
I don't have Facebook.
Okay, I'm just what I'm getting at is, yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that goes hard.
Which, like, Rhett and I, we're Instagram users, Twitter, stuff like that. But some of the older gentlemen, Doug Brown, these guys are Bubba's age, and they use a lot of Facebook. Okay, Lummy. So if you're gonna keep up with these people, the Mike from Naples, the Doug Browns, the purple jerseys, you're gonna have to have Facebook.
Purple. Yeah, I mean, I got Ashley for that.
True. So then there you go. Use your wife.
Well, I just like sometimes people send me like things for the show, like memes or videos, and they always send Facebook, and then I'd be like, hey, I don't have Facebook, I can't open it.
Default to my wife.
Well, no, it's not even that.
Send it to Ashley.
Well, I'll say it if it's like super important, but then like maybe like 6 hours later, they send me another Facebook one.
I hope she's getting compensated for running the entire family social media, because you've got an Instagram, Walker's got an Instagram, she's got an Instagram.
Well, I check my Instagram once a week.
Once a month?
No, it's once a week now.
Oh, you almost slipped up.
I was doing it once a month because I'm not used to it. I checked the Twitter.
Yeah, no, I know you're on. I know you're on Twitter.
That's it.
Honest to God, Instagram locked me out of my app. They hardware banned my phone.
What?
So yeah, so
I don't
I'm
know
not.
what that means.
Yeah, they suspected automated activity on my account. They thought I was a bot, so they blocked my phone.
How much were you posting?
Dude, I wasn't doing anything out of the fucking ordinary. I had more than one account under my phone number, which is the reason. Yeah, I know. Wow, God forbid. So I logged out, and then they wouldn't let me log back in. I tried to change my password. I went through all of that. I've gone through the help center a bunch of times, and I've just decided that, yeah, I looked into it a little bit more, and they hardware banned my phone. So I have to check. What does that mean? I cannot, no matter what, I cannot use the Instagram app on my phone. I can use it on the web browser on my phone, but I cannot log into any account that I have the credentials for on my phone. So even if I have a correct username and password for an account,
you couldn't sign into the Bubba Army Instagram on your phone.
If I handed you my phone with the Instagram app open, somebody's calling me. If I handed you my phone with the Instagram app open and said to sign in, you couldn't do it. Even if you knew your password and everything, it just would not let you do it.
That's insane.
It really fucking sucks because I just got this phone like a year ago.
Looks like you have to get another phone.
Yeah.
Looks like you're going to have to get a phone from Walmart.
Walk around like Colton, have 2 or 3 phones in my hands at all time.
Yep. One for fucking Instagram.
One for Instagram, one for Reels, one for fucking YouTube Shorts.
Well, remember 4G Auto Blow? He's got like
4G
7.
Mr. Auto Blow, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Auto Blow.
He has like 7.
I might as well just go with it.
He has 7 of them. Well, he's never corrected Bubba. I'm sorry.
He's but come on.
You don't think he's going to say, my name's not 4G Auto Blow?
No.
It's 4G Auto? I don't know. Like, do you think Bubba did that on purpose? Or
no, that was just, an easy way to say it.
4G Auto Blow. I think it actually...
Wrongly, but yeah.
All right.
Who cares, dude? Bubba's got nicknames for everybody. I really,
I know. I love it.
I'm just
part of the
nitpicking.
gimmick.
Yeah,
Listen,
exactly.
Well, at least your name's your real name and Rhett's a real name. I mean, I'm Lummy.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I was gonna. That actually was gonna be the last call, 641. But I mean, it is kind of weird. I'm gonna tell you, and I don't want to change it because it's now with me. But it's like you're Colton, you're Red, Seth. Well, I guess Macho is not real. Dan, I'm Lummy, which is fine. But sometimes, like when I introduce myself, I sometimes find myself slipping.
You introduce yourself as Lummy.
Yes. And then, so my email that I use like the most, it's not even just my normal email with my real name.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll order something on an app, and because it's also Gmail and my other emails, Outlook or something, McDonald's would be like, "Is this for under Lummy? Lummy?
The Lummy Gmail account?
Shit, yeah, that's Lummy right there."
Mm-hmm.
So or people come up.
So then
and
your
be
first name is now Lummy when the McDonald's app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, like when you meet like with people at the Bucks game, and let's say like
fucking McDonald's employees, like this guy really puts himself over. Lummy.
I know.
You're trying to sign up for a newsletter, and you give them your email.
But but even at like the Bucks games, like the last preseason game, there were 3 people in our like the area that we sit in, and like the little box area.
Yeah. We know you're fancy. Put your pinky up in the club area.
Yep.
AC in the AC. We know
leather seats.
Also outside, dickhead. So like,
outside, letting the AC hit the back of my neck, dickhead.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
I'm so rich. I had the sliding glass door open, letting the AC come on out to my section.
Ass. I was talking about like even tailgating, where like I'll go up to the Sunbelt tailgate, and they'll be like, "Hey, what's up, Lummy?" The people I know there. And then other people will come up and they're like, "Hey, I'm John." And I'll be like, "Do I introduce myself as Lummy or do I introduce myself as Warren?
What do you prefer your friends call you? Like, is
Depends
it
where they
weird?
met you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, this will be because this is a 641. Hopefully, he doesn't hang up. Last call.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, let's make it
it's
quick.
It's always a last call.
You know, we need a conversation between Mike, Lummy, Brandon the Quad, and then just hit record and see what happens.
Well, first off, Mike would talk the whole entire time. Brandon would try to be like, and
Mike would talk. Mike would talk the whole hour, and maybe he would say 20 words.
Yeah.
And Brandon would just try to be
And I would
talking.
talk the whole hour and say like 30 half words because I can't get them all out.
What's up, BTQ?
Just getting ready for the football season, and this week's shows has been kick ass.
Who you betting on this
And
week?
the whole dolphin, the whole rapist dolphin was the best part of the week.
Oh, the rapist dolphin.
The way they reacted to that.
Nice.
Like, and Rio reacted to that right in the morning. That was awesome.
Yeah, they were kind of into it. They like really wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
That was actually really close to being the cover story on YouTube for the day because we always figure out what that's going to be in the morning meetings before the show, and Bubba he mentioned that one quite a few times, and I thought we were going to have to do sexual harassment dolphin as the thumbnail.
Well, I was trying to find the old school call from Sirius when we had the dolphin fucker call.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Because didn't that guy have like a relationship with a dolphin?
Yes, but I couldn't find.
He's called back in after the serious days.
No, I know. I was trying to find it real quick that I could get it to Bubba, but I couldn't. I couldn't pull it up quick enough. So.
And then
the dolphin.
and then the way they just the way Greg said he would punch that guy in from the astronauts getting stuck.
Mm-hmm.
He punched him right in the face.
Yeah, Bill Nelson. Poor Bill Nelson, the guy that doesn't have anything to do with
Could you imagine if I got stuck up in space, just be floating around in my chair?
Well, first off, I'd probably punch the person that would put you up in space, Brandon. Like, they're going to strap you down to a seat, then what are you going to do? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know what they do if I had to go to the bathroom.
Well, if you go to the bathroom in space, you just shit. Right?
That'd be a shitty mess.
Did I lose Colton and Red over there?
No, we're here. We're.
How do you shit in space?
I don't think you do. I think it's like a bag or something.
See,
yeah,
so
it's like a tube.
Hey, Brandon, you'd be perfect because
Vacuum
don't
seal
you
bag,
shit?
tube.
Don't you shit in a tube every time?
No, I piss in a tube. I don't shit in it. My cousin does though. He had everything taken out.
Wait, what?
So he has to shit in a bag.
Oh man.
Wait, your cousin has to shit in a bag?
Is he also in a wheelchair?
Yeah. So I got to piss in a bag and he's got to shit in a bag. So we're bag twins.
Is he in a wheelchair?
No, he's able-bodied, but he just had a really bad intestine, so they had to take everything out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
It's got to be a family reunion.
yeah,
right
that's
there.
a pretty shitty deal. But
7
I'd
limbs
rather be
between
able
them.
to take a crap than because my mom said that'd be pretty shitty to clean up 2 bags at once.
Oh, no shit.
And
Well,
mix them together.
damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. No, thanks.
Oh man, it's so hot here.
I'm sorry, bro.
Nice
Oh
fucking
god. You okay?
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I'm not.
You all
I'm
right?
not gonna be like I'm not gonna be like Mike, man.
Are you okay,
I
Brandon?
talk so slow.
Oh.
You got Brandon the Quad calling out Mike. We're talking slow.
Man, don't call out Mike, Brandon. Jeez.
If you got BTQ telling you're talking too slow.
Hey, Mike, you do talk pretty slow.
Oh man, I do not accept this. Jeez, Brandon. Well, Brandon, thank you for I guess bringing the heat. Are you picking Iowa? Are you going down to the casino and betting Iowa minus 22.5?
No, actually, I teased the over to go down to 28.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Well, I'm glad you brought some heat
Actually, I
up.
did
With
Hold
Mike.
on, BTQ. Do you have any heat for Joe the Supermark too? While you're dishing out some heat,
So all three of you
is there
guys
anything you
can
need
fight.
to say to Joe?
Who do you think would win in a fight?
No, I don't have anything for Joe yet.
Okay, okay.
He said yet.
Yeah. All right, Brandon. We're gonna get going. I gotta go pick my
guys,
truck
have a
up.
great weekend. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
I got
You
one
too,
question for
Brandon,
you
thank you.
before you hit
Yeah.
the music.
I gotta go.
Okay, very very quickly. Are y'all going to opening day for the Bucks down here or what?
Gonna try.
Always do.
Okay, am I riding with you?
Probably. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
mark the
I don't
tape.
know.
I got 3 ride.
Sunbelt, Insta. I don't know. A lot of parties going on.
Oh, never mind. I'll try that.
Oh, you don't like tailgating people?
You said a lot of parties. I'm cool with tailgating if it's a one-stop shop, but I don't want to be driving all across.
All right. I'll tell Sunbelt to go f off.
Oh well, you know.
Oh no,
who's
I
gonna,
like Bob. I'm cool with Sunbelt.
Bob. Yeah. Exactly. So.
You know who's gonna have a one-stop shop?
Who?
Our first caller of the day
Hinstar.
for the Bucks home opener.
I know. That's what I was saying. Hinstar and
Yeah.
Sunbelts.
Oh well, then I'll be there.
Exactly.
Did you get an invite on Facebook?
No,
It's free. It's free
I'm
stuff.
Mommy's +3.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I'm checked out, man. It's been a
No,
long
you're
ass
good.
week.
Listen, you're good. It's 3 days. It's been 3 days.
The last 2 weeks have been short, motherfucker.
And then next week's only gonna be 4, but it's all good. We understand. So
Shit.
Bubba the Love Sponge show returns when? Tuesday morning.
yes, Colton. Yes, it does. And you know what, Colton? Where do we find all the great Bubba Army merchandise?
BubbaArmyMerch.com. All things Bubba.
Or you can get a Bubba Army shop, BubbaArmyStore.com. We will be back Tuesday on all your YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X. But listen to the best ofs. Brett, what's the highlight? You got 98 Rock stuff. You got Cock stuff. What do you got going on this weekend?
98 Rock stuff tomorrow, and Monday we'll find out.
And remember, people, listen through BubbaArmyHQ.com for the current best of.
And the app will be there soon, so just bear with us. It's going to be maybe 2 weeks, like we said. Please, we will have it out. It will be a game changer. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Hope everyone has a great Labor Day weekend. We will be back Tuesday. Colton, Rhett, thank you so much, and don't do that hard thing ever again. Listen to the podcast. So, you know what? We got the Blizzard coming out. We got a lot of great podcasts coming out this weekend. Have a great week. Colton, you're distracting me with that stupid shit.
I love you, Bubba Army.
See you guys.
Wow. Wow. Wow.